Okay, take two. Let's see if things are going to work a little bit better this time around. Things are happening. Excellent. Possibly being slightly too aggressive with some of my new settings. Okay, so I've been looking around for a little while. I have not been able to find any actual speedruns of this game yet. I found some interest in it. We will see how it goes. If you haven't seen this game, this is going to be probably a little bit casual for a speedrun, so it's not an unreasonable introduction. It's basically a game about death. You'll see when we get into the opening cutscene in a moment. Tiny spoilers in the splits that I've set up for this. I know who the first soul is. We're going to meet them almost immediately. It's not a big spoiler. The others, I don't know what sequence seems like a good sequence yet. We're going to be trying to work out routes as we go. The splits are basically there just to get a rough idea of how long it's going to take if we're trying to do this quickly. So, with that in mind, yes, I want to start a new game. What I will do is I will start the timer once we actually get some control at the end of this opening cinematic. So this is basically just going to set up the scene for us here. This is us in the boat with the little kitty. Yes, we do need to interact a little bit here to get through this text. Probably for an actual speed run, we should start from the beginning of the full game, but I'm going to play this bit through just to give anybody who's new a little bit of insight into what this game's about. So this is us on the sticks meeting Charon. Charon? I'm actually not entirely sure how that name is supposed to be pronounced. Daffodil. It's not the pronunciation of that name. That's the name of our cat. Just has like occasional words. The gist of all of this is he's asking us to take on the job of ferrying lost souls to the Everdor. And that's the Everdor. This bit still looks really suspect to me, if I'm honest. So you can also actually play this game co-op, where one person plays Stella and the other controls Daffodil. I have not yet played it that way. You know, conceivably that could be a category, I guess. You'll also see, if you've looked at my split window that I have set up, my intention here is the All Souls route. So to reach the end of the game, you don't actually need to ferry every soul that's available in the game. The last 2 or 3, I think, you can ignore. Depending on which order you do them is obviously going to change which those are, but... Okay. Bye-bye. So, Charon sails himself through the Everdor. And then I will start the timer here. So Charon is gone, and we're now going to row ourselves off. This is actually really still part of the cinematic. But we eventually find... Here we go. So this is our first spirit. So you'll see this, all the spirits look kind of the same in general, but there's a silhouette above their head. So if it's a spirit we can actually properly interact with and there's a storyline for, they'll have some sort of animal shape like this one. Oops, did not mean to do that. How do I get back up there? That was a complete waste of time. I forgot you have to talk to her again. So we found a ship. It's so slow. I'm used to being at the end of the game. So when you get a spirit on the ship, they'll go like this and turn into their true form. So this is Gwen. Quest 1, give Gwen a hug. We can do that. That's pretty easy. Okay. Hurry up. So you stand under the chain, basically, and mash the interaction button. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I hate opening doors the first time. Yeah, very good. Very good. Come on. So, basically, yeah, Gwen's been trying to escape for ages. And also points out that we can do a fishing. That's actually going to become relevant fairly quickly. Although I did find that there's a while... Oh, after a while you don't actually need to do any fishing anymore. Also found out that later in the game it's actually worth keeping some old boots. In my casual playthrough I had to go and buy some again. You'll also notice in the top left there's a little progress bar. That just tells us how close we are to making it to our currently set destination. So you get a rough idea of how long it's going to take. Also, we've got some fish, we've got a couple of old shoes. So yeah, like I said, towards the end of the game you can actually turn old shoes into useful materials that you need to make some of the stuff. Wow, my RNG is a lot worse in this one. I only caught a couple of shoes in my first playthrough. I was mostly catching herrings. So many shoes. We've got a couple of herrings. That's almost 5 minutes already and we haven't even reached Albert yet. Okay. You'll also always get one of those posts show up just as you approach a port. Which can be a useful marker. Oh, no, we need to talk to you first. Yep. I 've Okay. So this is the guy who does all of like the various upgrades and things for your boat. So he's just given us the blueprint table, which allows us to build things on the boat. So, step 1, which Gwen is just telling us about there, is we need to recycle this junk. Yes, do that. And now we actually get taught how to build things, and we want to build a guest house. And you can see we don't actually have that much space at the moment. What else can we build at the moment? We need limestone, maple log, bottled lightning, bright jelly. Yep. So she's telling us that we need to build a kitchen to cook food, which makes sense. And also that you need bright jelly to build a kitchen, which makes less sense. And that she's terrified of jellyfish, but also you need her in order to do anything involving jellyfish. While we're sailing, let's get back to some fishing. We're going to want to try and get a field fairly quickly, probably. We can get at least one more cast out of this. It's not going to be too long before we meet... so I know which two souls we actually meet next, because it happens in a fairly linear way here. Yeah, because I went to the middle, not the edge. So this is just one of the little mini games. Most jellyfish just give you glims, which is the currency, and you'll get a notification with these little green boxes to tell you where the ones that drop bright jelly are. And it's basically just collide with them. It's gone too high, so I'm going to need to go off somewhere else if I can actually get there. And once the event started, it basically runs for a fixed time. So there's actually some value in just going for all of the glims you can, even once you've got the bright jelly you need. Because glims are going to become very important as we have to start upgrading houses and things for various people later on. And we're also going to need to do ship upgrades, which only cost glims rather than other resources, but they cost a lot of glims. I think, realistically, for all souls, you only need to get up to possibly the Brawling Narwhal. I don't think you actually need anything bigger than that. Yeah, so now we can build a kitchen. Yep. Limestone and maple is up next. Cook a corn, because we can do that one really fast. Also, Gwen likes comfort food. So, every soul has like a set of likes and dislikes, one thing that they love. And Gwen basically tells you the answer for her. And also introduces you to the idea of an obol. Which is something else that we need and you basically get for looking after souls. Okay, so Mustang Cove. We can go here. We meet... I think we meet Atul here. It's either Atul or Summer. And we can start getting... I think actually at Mustang we get wood and limestone, so we should be able to actually get a field. It might be worth also breaking down some of these splits as I refine what's actually happening here. Part of the problem was I couldn't entirely remember where all of the... So you get more abilities as you get through the game as well. I've just been trying to remember where they actually fit in terms of the progression. Yeah, you don't cook the shoes. I think you have to crush the shoes. Okay. Stream is still looking fairly stable, which is good. Okay. You can't go anywhere until that gangway door opens up. Unfortunately. But you can get in the boat before you get the fade out that says you've discovered somewhere. Interact with that. Also get the berries while we wait for the tree. Talk to Stella again. Not Stella, talk to Gwen again. Stella is us. We're Stella. Yes, we probably could talk to ourselves. And we definitely are going to need more wood. So let's chop down the trees while we're here. There is another section, which is where the rock is. And this is where, if you hold too long, the axe basically stops working. Which is irritating. Because it then has like a cooldown before you can use it. So that, like, trying to break rocks for things is very much about... how good you are at timing releasing the button. No, did not want to go in there. Build. Yes, we need one of these. Oh, I should have done that the other way around, because now she's going to climb the ladder. See, there's lots of these like little things that are good for routing. So, Hummingbird. And every time you discover an actual place, it gives you like this extra field of view around it. Okay, I thought there was a soul on Mustang Cove. I mean, apparently not. Let's open this Glim bottle while we're here. How many boots? 11? Wow, that was a lot of fishing we've done already. We definitely meet a soul in Hummingbird, though. Are we going through a... Okay. Let's play the RNG game while we're here. Yeah, we've already got that. Limestone helps. Open the crate, get back on the ship. Oh, we got some seeds. Excellent. Plant all of the linen seeds. Those are going to be critical very soon. Because the next thing Gwen wants us to do is set up a loom. While we're on the move, let's also do that. Because I don't think anybody else particularly cares about standing outside the kitchen. I could be wrong. It has been known. Yeah, stop celebrating and cast again. You're quick, we can get one more in before Hummingberg. No. And again, get in the boat before we get locked out by the overlay. None of you. So that's telling us that to use a shrine you need 2 obols. And at the moment we've only got the one that's that Gwen gave us. Come on, hurry up! So yeah, she's going to bully the raccoon for us to get better prices. And then somebody standing on the ledge notices it and invites us to join the upstairs crew. Everything else being irrelevant, we just need a seed. We can't do anything else particularly interesting here quite yet, I don't think. Unless I can get up there? No. There is a chest here I can get. Those are mostly not field seeds, so they're not very interesting right now. I don't think those are either. These are all garden seeds. Anyway, I think Gwen's got there now, so that was a complete waste of time chasing that random spirit. Okay, now it's about to be night time. Damn, yeah. So there's another thing, is when it gets to actual night time, nothing works anymore. You have to, well, that's not entirely true. But you have to go to sleep to be able to navigate again. I think that was Gwen trying to tell us how, like, nighttime and the bell works. Which, basically, when you get up, ring the bell, and people like Gwen who don't wake up in the morning will get out of bed, so you can interact with them. First things first, though. Oh, it's Barkenshine Creek. Ring the bell. Gwen's gonna pop out. Okay, you don't need a hug. You don't like fruit. We need to water the plants. Which is an essential thing, because for one, it's a good way of getting food, particularly before you get the rod upgrade to catch fish more reliably. And we're also going to need linen fairly soon. Yes. Yeah, fine. You remember that we did a nice thing for you once. These thunderstorms are also going to become a pain for timing. So it's another thing that, not yet, but they will soon. And it's something else I've been trying to work out, if actually it's more worth trying to route the ship around thunderstorms than go through them. It gets faster, I think, if... Actually, yeah, once you've taken Atul to the Everdor, if you just put his house on the ground level, it's probably a lot faster to go through them. But we will get to seeing what that looks like in a little bit. Yeah, tree. Yeah, this game is basically full of mini-games. Like, everything is a mini-game. So it starts to become a little bit of a, like, how good can you be at mini-games? And how minimally do you need to do any of them? So certainly when it starts coming to things like getting planks later in the game, that's going to be a question, is actually how few times can we do that? Here is a spirit. I know who you are. Okay. I actually did that faster in my casual playthrough. You can actually dive into the water to get the lemon first. Cool, he's now on the boat. And the first thing that happens when you get a new soul is you need to go and welcome them aboard. And this is Uncle Atul. Oh, we've been playing this game so long already. Yep, come on. Yes, it's a kitchen. Well done. Hummingbird. We were just there. But you, unfortunately, I believe, do actually have to do it in that order. So he upgrades the rod, which can now break. Which has always seemed like a really weird upgrade to me. And I know it's like we can now catch better stuff, but still. There we go. That's why we do this that way round, because now we've got two obols. So when we get... yeah, excellent. We need to do this. So now we go back to Hummingbird, pick up Summer, and while we're there, activate the shrine for double jump. No, no. I have a lot more empty bottles than I thought I did. And again, like with all of these mini games, it's got basically a set amount of time it's going to go on for, and even now we've run out of empty bottles to collect bottled lightning with, we can still collect glims playing it. This is not a very high glim mini game, so later on we are just going to stop playing this altogether. But it's a handy way to get some glims at the beginning. Especially while the ship is small enough and you can basically still manage to get every lightning bolt. Yeah, that's why we're going to Hummingberg. So to finish Gwen's storyline, there's actually quite a bit of it left, thinking about it. Ooh. I'm just going to have a quick look at build things. Okay, yes, we can now build a garden. This is also important. Missed. I was trying to launch off into the garden immediately there. And while we were off doing that, we've arrived back at Hummingberg. Okay, I think actually we might have to use the double jump to get to Summer. Honestly trying to remember now. Yep. Okay, so we definitely get double jump before we finish Gwen. So that's a split I can put in. As long as I remember. Somebody remind me. I'm not actually sure if this is any faster as a movement method. Oh, yeah. You're not a useful person to talk to, but you're basically a plot person to talk to. You. Yep, here we go. Don't think there is anything interesting down there. But we can get some more of these chests now. We've got double jump. Still can't get all of them yet. But okay, that's going to be good for some glims soon. We've done everything there already. Cool. So now we go welcome Summer on board. So, whereas Atoll is the, like, really hungry frog, Summer is the hippie snake. Where are we going next is the question. We have no actual requests. Ah. Now we have a request. Yep, fine. Oh, you want me to talk to you again? Okay. So yeah, what she does is she teaches you how to use music to speed grow plants. Okay, that's enough. I'm not interested. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, and now we've got another obol. I'm actually... Oh, no. Okay, fine. Talk to you first. Okay. Don't really need to speed grow anything here until we get the loom. Once we get the loom... It's actually, we also don't really need to worry all that much about keeping passengers happy. Which I try to do in casual plays. What do we actually need? Okay, we've got everything we need. Set course to Albert. Yep. I'm gonna try to avoid... So there's a wandering merchant who's called Francis. Unless we specifically need something from him. I'm not paying enough attention. I'm going to try and avoid seeking him out. So he follows you around and sometimes he'll just show up anyway. So for example, that necklace we picked up in Hummingberg, its only purpose is you sell it to get some glims. A reasonable amount, it's a few hundred. So it's not a huge amount, but it's decent. That was the bus stop. But there is no Alex yet. We're going to use the bus stops a lot more in this than we do in a casual playthrough as well. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's one of the places where we were getting empty bottles, for example, that we use to catch lightning. Though I don't think we actually need lightning anymore. So we can kind of ignore Atul's minigame now, forever, pretty much. Just realised that actually we kind of do want to try and bump into Francis if we can. Fine. Hopefully we can get by without needing a ship upgrade immediately. I was hoping we were going to have enough glims that we could upgrade the ship size and the blueprint table at the same time. But we have to make a choice, and the blueprint table is more important right now. Let's go talk to you. Perfect. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you. So, here's Francis. Sell some stuff. Thanks. And now we can upgrade the boat and... That's good to know that Francis just shows up. There. Are you going to be trying to tell us about the bells still? Yeah, okay. You're going to keep doing that. I don't know if you actually ever need to have that conversation. Might be worth just never having it and ignoring the fact that she's trying to talk to you. Yeah, give me some control back. Stretch, stretch, go. Dragon. We're about to start getting quartz, which gets us the loom. Loom lets us get the sawmill. Want more linen. So now we're actually going to be about to get the loom. I'm going to speed grow all of our linen while we're on the way over. And I apologise, you will get very tired of this tune. But you can see the dancing linen. Ooh. But we're going to go for the wreckage. Ooh, bonus quartz. How much quartz did we actually need? If it was 2, we've just sidestepped one of the quests, effectively. Convenient RNG. Oh no, okay, we need 8 in total. And we're also going to need like another 12 maple logs. What do you want? Oh, you're telling me you want a sawmill. Fine. Yeah, we're working on it. We need planks, so... But yes, so our current destination is going to take us to the first of... honestly, the closest thing this game has to a boss fight. It's the easiest one of the, like, 4 types of dragon that I think exist. Although one of them doesn't show up until after you get rid of summer. Okay. Right, yeah. So at the moment, you need to talk to Summer to start any of the dragon-related quests. Look, it's all gone purple and black again. So the premise of these dragon fights is the dragons have lumps of rock on them, and you need to destroy all the lumps of rock. And once you've done that, the head will appear again, and after some number of hits, you basically, temporarily at least, free the dragon. Yeah. And after a little while, you also get used to where the head is likely to appear, and when. Oh, greedy, greedy, greedy. And you'll also see some of the dragon segments appear and disappear like that, and you kind of need to watch out for those. And we're done. So that's the first of the dragons. And if you need quartz, you can come back and fight the dragon again later, but... build, loom, go. And I think it's just thread. Oh, in fact, yeah. It can only be thread we need, because you have to upgrade the loom to make cloth. So, basically that's what the loom does. It turns fibre into thread and thread into cloth. I can't remember if this is a village or... No, it's not a village looking at it. So this is just to cut down some trees and get some copper. Copper also going to be useful at some point, but I don't think we use that much of it. We might need it to make some materials much later in the game, but... Yep. Yes, well done. They are berries. There is a diving spot. Oh, that's worth at least a few hundred glims. And I couldn't remember if that was somebody who actually said anything useful. But no, apparently not. Okay. So where are we going next? Probably sort of this way-ish. Yeah, whatever. I need more linen thread. And I think, from memory, you have to fail once in the sawmill before you can actually do anything useful with it. Ooh, no, I was trying to talk to you. Oh, will you? Yeah. So basically what he does is put a marker line on the log for you. So you actually know where you're supposed to be cutting to get planks. Okay, so if I remember rightly, that's enough to look at building a foundry. Oh, except we need oak planks for the foundry, not maple planks. Get 18 more maple planks and a whole bunch of linen thread. Why have we stopped? Oh, yeah, okay. Because we were just going to random location. Ooh, if you've got a surprise, this might be... Yeah. Damn. Oops, that was not a good cut. It's not so bad when you get the upgrade for some of the industrial buildings, because it basically just doubles all of your output. So even a bad cut on one of these is still giving, like, at least four planks. Cool. Let's go there right now. We can come back to Garenu Fields now that we've found it. Okay. Linen. Linen. Do we have any more linen seeds by happenstance? No. Fine, let's grow some coffee beans. That could be useful at some point. Should have probably grown corn, actually, thinking about it. Never mind. So yeah, particularly early on, you can kind of make up for a lot of time losses by the fact that you're just travelling. Yeah, okay, fine. Squeeze. You see why boat size upgrades are so important in this game. Okay, so we need lots more maple. And lots of stuff that we're not getting anywhere near yet. So you can't finish at all, at least until you have Stanley on board, I guess. Because you need the bottled ectoplasm. So Atol's quite late in the list. I think I've worked out why he hung around for so long in my casual play. Villa Maggiore. So this is where Gwen grew up. And there are a bunch of chests and stuff hiding around. And basically this is, here's the key. I'm too upset to go inside. Fair enough. Please go find my music box. As a hint, follow the light. So basically this is just a maze section that I already managed to get wrong. Okay, I can't remember how to get to some of the other secret stuff there. Give music box. And, you know, like I said, she's understandably a little bit sad visiting here. Childhood home, bad memories, all that sort of stuff. Do we have what we need to upgrade the loom? More bright jelly, linen thread, maple planks. Fine. So we go to Hummingbird, buy linen. And then head back towards the jellies via an island that has some maple trees, I guess. I think that's probably the way to do it. Like I said, I'm very much trying to work out what seems like the best route at the time. More or less on the fly here. Okay, there's jellies right next to us, so I guess we go with jellies first. Ring the bell, because we definitely want Gwen around. Water these things, because we're also going to want to get rid of the coffee when we buy more linen. Yeah, come on. Yeah. So high up now. You can see how with some of these mini games do just start to get harder as the game goes on, and you end up with more space to try and platform around on the ship. Kind of ends up being a balance of kind of how to do things. And again, we don't really lose too much time running, well, any time running around like that, because the minigame's going to take as long as the minigame takes. Only thing we do need to do is make sure we get enough of the bright jellies for the upgrades. Oh, crap. I was expecting the lower ones to come in first. Can't actually ever get those at the moment. Is that the last one? Is there another wave? I know there's more jellies up here. And there are more mini-games that we haven't seen yet. Basically, each character has their own mini-game. So, this is the one for Gwen. Summers is the dragons. What's our tools mini-game? Oh, yeah, the lightning. So I was sure we had seen that one already, and I just could not remember it. Cool. So, there are no maple logs there. There are no maple logs there. There are linen seeds there. Yeah, you're just telling me you're hungry. I don't care. No, I was trying to get the guitar out. So I'm almost at the point where I can play this minigame in my sleep. I spent a lot of time in my casual playthrough speed growing plants. Nope. That's not a kitchen. Although... But this is one of those places where... no, okay, we need to get out of this minigame fast. No, we do not. So the loom minigame is one that just needs a lot of practice, kind of like the timber one. Because you get extra resources if you manage to hit the marker exactly. Now, where did I put the kitchen? Cook up some stimulants. Just while we're waiting for the ship to go somewhere. Okay. Maple planks. Actually, we're fairly close to getting the mailbox. Need more glims, oak planks, linen threads. Yep. Book. Did not mean to do that. Meant to do that. Thanks. I will take the bonus thread. No, it's upgrade mode we wanted. 8 thread, 10 planks. So you can kind of get the picture here that everybody wants their own house at some point. And they'll all want it fully upgraded before you can take them to the Everdor. It's just make sure I haven't missed any accessible chests on the way to the shop. Oh, you don't buy tchotchke. Yeah, you can only sell those things to Francis. So we still need to find somewhere that has accessible maple. They're still regrowing. Ooh, ooh, I say. Holstein. I guess we go there and just kind of... Actually, while we're not doing anything else, let's start off by just going to Francis. And also planting linen. It's a thing we can do. Errands. Grilled fish, poached fruit, grilled veggie. Thought we had more than that. Oh well. Oh, although now we do also want to get moving again before we start doing other stuff. That's always like a really awkward time loss trying to do this. Is you always need to remember that because everything else can happen while the boat is moving, you need to try and keep the boat moving as much as possible. Oh, there is wreckage. Some bonus logs. Was it logs or planks that we wanted for the loom? Maple planks. And another 8 threads. Eventually, I'm sure I'll have played this enough to just, like, know exactly what I need. But, at the moment, there's still an element of trying to remember. And I'm fairly certain of that in part because I still remember, like, all of the basic Minecraft recipes that I have. I say basic. I remember almost all of the Minecraft recipes I've ever used. At least for vanilla, and a reasonable number for some of the old industry mods I used to play. Is tree... is not tree. Tree is almost. But almost is not tree. So annoying that we just don't quite have enough. Okay. I guess that's the option that we have then, is we go to the wreckage and we see if the wreckage gives us what we need. And on our way to the wreckage, we speed grow linen. Because if the wreckage can give us at least 1 maple log, that's all we need, really, I think. It's also worth remembering that if you're willing to entrust anything to the RNG in this, pathing through... Excellent maple log. Pathing through the wreckage is reasonable. I think we probably want to start heading... But we don't want to go that way, because that's going to go through 2 sets of thunderstorms, which just takes time. I need to get at least 2 planks out of this one. Okay. That does us 4 planks, I believe. No, stop jumping. You're supposed to fall through there. You can't recycle passengers' homes, which means that we also... are going to need to start getting some more size upgrades soon, because we already aren't going to be able to fit Summer's home in. It's weird that I actually play enough rhythm games that I find this one really difficult because there aren't enough button presses in it. I know there's now some food up there, but that can wait until we're done here. It's a reasonably long trip, so I want to finish speed growing this batch of linen, plant the next batch, and start processing this before I do anything that's not, essential. Fine. We'll just get the 2 batches. Helped if I hadn't. Should have actually gone to sleep first, I think. So in a casual playthrough, you don't actually need to sleep. If you just spend time doing other stuff, it will eventually work its way around to dawn again. But, it takes longer to do that than it does to wait for Stella to stretch twice. I don't actually know how long you have to leave stuff before it gets burned, but... Okay... Linen. 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 All of the linen. Start processing the linen. How much did we actually need? Like 8? So linen's fairly easy to process correctly. And the reason I didn't do extra there is if we're going to improve the loom now, we should actually be getting more. Also make sure everyone wakes up. So now you can see we've got the option of processing this spare thread we had into linen cloth. Okay, we're still only getting 3 a time. Fine. Okay, what do you want now? Foundry. That's just coal and oak planks. Okay. Oak planks and limestone. Oh no, crap. I forgot we did a detour. Waste of time. Yeah, there are no maple logs there. I want to go to Gorenu Fields because we need to start getting oak. Oh, that was a bad one. Okay. Progress is happening. Need 4 maple logs, 2 maple planks. That's fine. We can go back for some more maple soon. Yep, thunderstorm time, and we don't care. Ah, no. Okay, you can't cancel your way through the whole dialogue. That cancels the dialogue. You have to very carefully accept your way through the dialogue. Ah. Yeah, fine. Loom what you like. I don't care. Just expect me to kick you out of the way sometimes when I need it. That's something I never did in my casual playthrough. I'm trying very hard to be, like, very much focused on just getting stuff done. Rather than, like, particularly getting invested in the passengers on this run. Which for these ones is actually probably helpful. I did get very invested in them. There are some later ones who I hated, and I'm not upset that I'm ignoring them. Yep. Well, so he's complaining about being followed that closely when we are already ahead. Okay, we can't actually interact with the sheep yet. So that's a thing for later on. I honestly don't remember who. One of the passengers wants you to get a sheep. Is that Astrid, actually? Be Astrid or Alice? Side Mount Toriyama? That's not trash. It could be anything. Even trash. Okay. So we have more oak logs. I think we needed 10 oak planks. Sounds... And now you'll notice that the cutting patterns get a little trickier. Slate, aluminium. Anything else to upgrade yet? No. Fine. So from Toriyama, we will probably look to head back. There's at least one maple tree back in Mossstein Cove. We can make use of that. I think this is Alice, isn't it? If I can find her here. Is she up above? Yeah. Yes, it's Alice. Yep. I will get right on that after I finish raiding your house. Where'd the sheep go? It would... What? There was a sheep here, right? Yep. So now we're allowed to feed sheep, so she wants us to go find another sheep and bring it back here. Actually, why am I doing that? I don't think we need anything from there yet. And I know we're going to come through here later for summer. So I think what's probably fine to do is actually get that one started with the sheep there. And then we can pick up Alice on the way through with summer when we come back. Why do we seem to have an exclamation mark up here now? It's just telling us about Kalkstein. Yeah, that might be cutting a bit close to one of those thunder zones. We shall have to see how that goes. Fine, we'll just give you a food of some description. Yeah, we'll give you a food of some description as well. This is going to be a long trip. Actually, I guess the thing to do, because I know we're going to need more linen anyway, is spend the trip playing music to our linen plants. Though with any luck, the amount of time we spent away, actually, both of those trees in Mossstein should have regrown by the time we get there. So if they're giving us like 2 or 3 logs each, which it's not enough, is it? If we need, I know we need 4 logs and 2 planks, so I think we need 6 logs in total. And that should get us at least more or less to the end of Gwen. I know there's one more thing that happens after this, which, again, if you're in a casual, properly enjoying the game as intended playthrough, is quite a sad one. So, if you can read all the text at the speed we're skipping through it, then be prepared for some feels with some of that, but... and then, yeah, we definitely need the next boat upgrade sharpish, because we already need to build Summer's Sanctuary, which isn't going to fit, and the Foundry, which isn't going to fit, and we're about to need to build Alice's house, which isn't going to fit. And then we've still got Astrid and Giovanni, Bruce and Mickey, Stanley, Buck, Gustav. Crap, did I... Oh, completely fluffed that. We were going through a thunderstorm zone. That was not great. Yeah, like I said at the top of this though, I'm expecting this to be really, really loose and kind of sloppy. I just want to start out with a rough idea of what seems like a good order to do all of the spirits in, and then sort of a ballpark figure for how long that's going to take sort of outside, and then we can work from that. But get the boat moving again! Yes. So yeah, it's all very, very interleaved. It's probably a better way to set up the splits as well. I already know that we want to add the shrines in, so we'll have the double jump before we pick up, or before we finish Gwen. Probably have glide as well. How are we on obols, actually? I've only got 1 at the moment. Yeah, we were processing linen now. That's what we were doing. Okay. So I tend not to make it into cloth unless we specifically need the cloth for something. Just because every so often you do find something towards the end of the game. It's like, now have this much thread. It's like, well, I'd kind of given up on having thread, but... Still need 10 coal for the foundry. Let's see if we can rearrange anything here to fit more stuff in. Conceivably, actually. That's not going to fit the foundry in. But conceivably, an arrangement like this might be able to fit Summer's Sanctuary in. What do we actually need for that? Additional limestones. Oh yeah, and I forgot to wake everyone up. Oh well. How are we doing? The next time we're down here, we want to get to this as well. Oh, I should have done that. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I forgot that actually that was already there. So, this yellow bus symbol is actually the first one that works. If you go there, you get to meet the bus driver who unlocks fast travel for you. Oh, we're going to have to make at least one more long journey. Yeah, our next destination is here. Getting that fast travel is going to be crucial to not wasting any more time. Yeah, all of these maple logs have come back now. Because if we'd gone there, we could have fast travelled straight to here. We might stop at Hummingberg as well, actually. We can pick up the sheep on the way. No, do we yet? Probably don't yet, because we're not doing anything to grow food to feed a sheep, particularly. Unless you can eat berries. If the sheep can eat berries, we're alright. Yeah, tree. I mean, that's what was happening. Why was it not cutting the tree? Okay. Okay, so the trees, you can't just go quickly, you actually do have to go complete strokes. More limestone. I want to get my dash skill back. Dash and glide together lets you move really fast. Okay. Actually, okay, while Francis is right here, I'm going to... Yeah. Sure we had more than that just now. Need to do some poached fruit. Go there. Looks like that might intersect the dragon, which is going to be annoying. Okay, water all of this stuff. Upgrade Gwen's house. Gwen's going to disappear. Then we have to go find Gwen, except if you've been paying attention to her story, you kind of already know where she is. Okay, we need 2 maple planks. Wait, Atul has a sawmill in his room? That seems dangerous. Good enough for 4. Yeah, alright. Do it. Okay, fully upgraded Gwen. Need slate that we don't have yet. Can we squeeze that in here somehow? No, at least not in the current configuration. That's how we do it. That's not how we do it. That doesn't work at all. I'm not sure this is going to work. This is another thing I'm trying to do in this playthrough, is like start trying to work out what sorts of organisational structures actually work for where everything is on the boat. That looks promising. Hey, there we go. Yep. So now she's asking for gems to help in healing. Which is precisely why I did not sell that citrine. Don't remember what else she needs. Any 2 out of amethyst, diamond, hematite, and opal. And I need the kitchen. Where is kitchen? Kitchen's at the top now? We're going to need to grow some corn soon. Okay, yeah, he teaches you how to make the kitchen upgrade, which lets you make slightly more advanced meals. We actually need more lightning in a bottle. Thought we had enough. Let's divert, get some on the way. Yes and no. Now follow you around because we're going to end up in the thunderstorm area relatively soon. You have a width of approximately 3 stellars. I'm also not sure why all of the spirits are animals. Although on that note, another game I'm looking at streaming, although not like for a speedrunning perspective, at some point soon, is Lost Ember. Which is another game about death. I seem to be on a few of those recently. You can also see what I meant earlier about the way this minigame in particular changes as you get more stuff on the ship. There is an even worse version of this later that we're going to have to get through. Make a decision. But yeah, there's like a super challenge version of several of the mini games that happens later on. Okay. Now we continue to the bus stop. Wherein we shall meet Alex, but definitely not Alexander. So that's Gwen about to ask us to fully improve her house, except we've already done it. Limestone and oak planks. So most of this we should be able to do already. Okay. Apparently we have no leeks. I thought leeks were garden. But we also needed more corn. Did warn you this this tune was going to get really annoying. I think that exclamation mark might actually be Alex. Nope. Go away. What are we actually doing? Twattle. Second sheep and escort it to Mount Toriyama. So where do we want to actually go now is the question. Let's go to Iwashima countryside while we're here. Not entirely sure think it's just oak, maybe some limestone at Iwashima. Might actually be some other metal type stuff as well. Ooh, maybe that's where we start finding slate, actually, which is also useful. Stretch, stretch, pause, go. Five oak planks. That should be fairly doable. Okay, let's water all of this stuff, and then it can grow while we're doing other things in other places. So it's not going to be long, I don't think, before we finish Gwen off now. Nothing to be done up there yet. Getting the saw out takes so long. Go, 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 go. Aha, that looks like a rock. Looks like two rocks. Looks like a tough rock. That's just limestone. Darn, was hoping it was slate on here. Ooh, limestone's not bad. We still need a bunch of that for stuff, so sure. The one island where the boat is parked further back. Moored. Moored would be the correct word there. Who wants pork chops? Did not mean to do that. Looks like Gwen has disappeared. I can't remember who actually says anything about it. So what we're basically waiting for and hoping happens before we get to our destination right now is somebody should make a comment that Gwen has disappeared and wants to know where she is. After her comment to us about needing some time on her own and such like. Thanks. I will take bonus planks. Need leaks. You need the slate that we don't have yet. Okay. How are we on upgrades at the moment? So we still need like 1700 glims plus 2700 glims. And a bunch more oak planks, but we can look at making the oak planks already. Reroute to the bus stop. If nobody says anything by the time we get to the bus stop, which is basically the only reason for going the long way around, then we take the bus to Albert instead. If they do say something, then we carry on to the villa. Go to Albert, upgrade some stuff. Also 4 more maple planks. Fine. As you can see, this is a lot faster than actually sailing the whole way. And we're there. Just trust the magic walrus. It's not a sentence you get to say very often. Yeah, we have almost finished Gwen's entire storyline now, so that's something. And then we get first encounter. Yeah, okay, so we can't do a bunch of that yet. And go fishing again, because this is also sometimes at least a reasonable way to get some glims. Anything else, I can always sell fish to Francis. Still need to get the poached fruit, actually. Empty bottle is the worst kind of bottle. Actually, it's not entirely true. We're going to need bottled ectoplasm soon. Travel here. corn is not growing fast enough. We need to speed grow the corn to pick up the sheep. It's also going to be useful for other stuff later, but... And now, we just need it for Alice. I guess we can buy a leek seed while we're here as well. Not sure entirely how long we have to wait to get the message about Gwen. Do not sell leeks. Infuriating. How much is the key now? Okay, 5 grand. Yeah, we can't afford that. Come along, sheepy. Okay. What I also need to do is... Okay, yeah, that needs the foundry, which we don't currently have space for. And, like, 15 more oak planks. Yeah, there's not a lot of point. Oh, crap. Not mean to jump off the boat. We're already there. Travel here. Mount Toriyama. We need to get the icebreaker. That opens up a big area for us. Yeah, very good, you caught a herring. The fishing minigame is not the most difficult of all of the mini-games, to be fair. Splosh. So we know we're not going to fit that in anywhere. We did already get that, didn't we? Definitely do need the coal, though. Promise we also need glims, and I'm not sure what the fastest way to get the glims is going to be now. There's nothing useful there for the moment. So you can tell where a lot of these passages are by the fact that the ropes holding up the lights just sort of disappear into them. Okay, there's an opal. That's something that we need to give to Summer. So we need to give... Ideally a hematite is the easiest thing. So I think from here, unless we wake up and get the message for Gwen immediately, we probably head to Fujiwara. Partly to see if they can sell leaks. Sekikori is not Fujiwara. How are we on inventory stuff? I don't know how much of Haseki we can actually do yet. That's the problem. Yeah, hi. Room. What was it we needed the slate for? I can't actually remember. Leaks. Oh, yeah, okay. We need 4 linen fabric to do the first upgrade for Atul. Yep, come on. Did not realise actually how long it took from the point where Gwen wanders off to having to go and find her. Yeah, there's a big chunk of Haseki at the bottom that we can't do yet. Bam. That's going to help a lot, though. Oh, is that iron? Because if it's iron, we should definitely get that while we're here. Oh. No. Yeah, that's how much time you lose if you overcharge the pick. Okay, and that's all stuff that we can't do yet. But that's fine. We've got an amethyst for summer to finish off that part of the quest. That and the diorama to sell to Francis. And an old painting. Diamond if we get desperate, but we actually want to keep 3 diamonds. The one thing I did remember to make a note of on my casual playthrough was that by the end, you want 3 diamonds. I'm also not 100% sure I ever found this area. Oh no, yeah, I did. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Suddenly remembered that person gives you 1,000. Which is not nothing. Yeah, okay. So we need 1,800 for the boat size upgrade. Which we should be able to get by selling some stuff. No, wrong way. I'm slightly lost. Can anybody remember the layout of the quarry? Because apparently I can't. There we go. So what we now need is actually Francis, who is right there. Okay. Really the best option we have for bus stop? I think it might be. Okay, or we go from Francis to Furugawa, not Fujiwara. Sell some stuff. And 1 amethyst. Yep. So that's Summer giving us a whole load of background on her life as a farmer. Okay, now we can do the Mount Toriyama section. So this is where Summer starts teaching you... is that where we go? Probably, actually, that works out alright. So Summer teaches you how to meditate at specific places. Because we'll go do this part of her quest. Head to the bus stop, back to Albert to upgrade the ship. And then see about building both the foundry and Alice's cottage. Yes, we need the foundry for Alice's cottage. 9 oak planks. We actually still need 2 coal. That's awkward. But not too awkward. random lightning flash distracted me from the task. Too swayed by shiny things. Is anybody worried about Gwen? Seriously. I'll snake my way up. Yeah, we call that cheating. Go the way we have to. At least this is a relatively straightforward mine area, unlike the Hoseki quarry. And now it gets to immediately nighttime. So much talking. So much talking. Fade to black. And now it's night. Actually made it. I was not expecting to make that jump. So now she's letting us know basically about the next dragon. So from here, yeah, we go back to Albert's place, upgrade the ship, build the foundry, get some stuff smelting. We might actually need more coal again. How awkward. Stretch, stretch, go. No, I missed. I mean, at least we're moving. Doesn't help if you're not going to the right place. Okay. You should have enough corn, at least for a little while. There's also from Albert's, we can take the bus to the bus stop nearer Fujiwara. If I've now remembered that name correctly. Fujiwara? Whatever it's called. New recipe learned. Look up some more coal. Oh yeah, this isn't boat, this is Alex. And we would like to go here, please. Yeah, we need iron ingots. And a spirit flower. Are you? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have enough for some iron. Probably not quite enough. We shall see. It might be actually that we have enough coal by the time we get back to the boat, so... Lots of just trying to work out how to appropriately interleave things. Bigger boat. While we're here, let's also go to bottom line. Yeah, so you can kind of see the problem I was having with I knew the foundry wouldn't fit. Foundry is a big old beast. And in theory, I think it's Astrid teaches you how to use this, but it's honestly pretty straightforward. You put some fuel in and you put some ore in, and then you use the bellows to keep the temperature in the range where it flashes green. We probably don't even need to pump this one again now. Pump it real good. But I'm going to. Ha ha ha, you can't stop me. Okay. 10 more oak planks. Keep forgetting that oak planks are used for almost everything. Oh. Ah, I'm not in the place I thought I was. I'm wondering why I couldn't climb down the ladder. You don't actually sell anything yet. So this is basically a union dispute. Is this... Could be Astrid, actually. Most of this is just like you run back and forth between these two people. And then eventually this bit of quest line ends, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Astrid. Did I miss something? Oh, there we go. Apparently, yes, I missed something. Ah. Yeah, it's definitely Astrid. After a while, you start getting used to who calls you what. Okay. Yeah. That's not going anywhere. Okay, you still can't buy anything from there. Fine, whatevs. Let's go welcome Astrid on board. Hi. Yeah, okay. So, this introduces us to actually some really useful characters. Specifically in this instance, Olga. No! We need 4 copper ingots and a bunch of oak planks, I think that was. No! Almost said yes then by accident. Yeah, copper is a little bit more of a pain than iron. It actually takes, like, constant monitoring. Unlike the iron that we could basically heat up to temperature and then just leave there for a while. It's, There's some copper ingots, and oak planks. This is just because I know we're about to end up with a sheep on board, which is useful, but if you don't have a place for it to stay, it eats all your crops, apparently. Also, I think it's a quest for Alice, regardless. So this is just another place where you can kind of get ahead of the curve. don't really care about a windmill. Nebula thread and oak planks. Nebula thread's a pain and I think requires Alice, if memory serves. Oh, Three Sisters, end of the boat, not the little mini boat. Have you? Hi. Okay, you don't say anything until we wait for Astrid to show up. Astrid, hurry up. Gossip, gossip, gossip. Also, she's telling us about the bonus that the Three Sisters give, which is that they have these slots. So for things you might actually need sometime soon, or soonish. Yep. They basically will grow ores and things, which is kind of a useful ability. Okay. You also need to buy some chicken at some point. Right, let's try and get Alice on board pretty quick. That will let us get Nebula thread. Ah, missed again. So, general plan is I'm using the iron and not the copper because we can wander off and leave the iron to smelt. Since everybody's going to go to bed anyway now. What that means is we can go set it to morning, get the boat back underway again, and basically just come back and pick up the iron. Kind of forgot how much, like, general setup stuff there is to do at the beginning of this game. And there's the iron. It's that part done. It's been almost an hour since Gwen disappeared. Has nobody become worried about her yet? Am I just missing that there's some other requirement? Okay. Oof. Now we have another obol. Let's take a slight detour. Yeah, for Furogawa. Just love how surprised the sheep look as well. Please build a corral for this sheep that is in a corral. Yeah, so we need to get pork. We need to get... First we need to get... Just, oh, pork leek. That's the other thing. Yeah, stuff. We might be able to buy some glass already. We can buy glass. We can probably start upgrading Alice's place. Astrid's going to want her own place soon. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yep. Absolutely. So, as you can kind of tell, this minigame is about collect all the baby worm things, of which you can only actually take one at a time, and bring them back to the mother. And they have a tendency to, whoops, wander off into the hardest to reach places. Okay, that's some nebula fibery stuff done. What do we need nebula threads for again? Orchard. Orchard's going to be important because we're going to need silk at some point. Where did I put the loom? I've lost the loom. Here it is. Forget how much faster than linen nebula fiber moves. Because there's no point fishing. Like, until I work out how to guarantee getting large Glim bottles with every cast, there's no need for us to fish, ever. No, nothing in there. Try to remember which houses are actually worth going into here. This one. I think this is Gustav. No, not helpful. Not helpful. Not helpful. Buy some pork. Buy some leek. Gain ability. Okay, so Glide is a really useful ability for getting a bunch of these chests. Which, while not essential, at least most of the time, are really good for just getting materials that we can sell to Francis and stuff. And that is what these air things are for. There's also the fun trick where if you work it the right way around, you get to still use your double jump. There's also some value in practicing the slide and glide, which allows you to get some stuff without the dash ability that you're supposed to use. I forgot there was a second chest there. So sliding down the edges of the buildings like that can basically give you the benefits of dash without needing the ability. Which, as you can imagine, is a slightly sneaky way to get to some of the things that you're not really meant to yet. Okay, so where do we actually need to go now is the question. Do not need the quartz dragon, I don't think. That is also a quartz dragon. Olga is back, so that could be useful. I guess we could go back to Hoseki now. We want to plant leeks. And also we want to make an orchard is the other thing. Still not sure what I'm missing for... No, that was the wrong button. For finding Gwen. I might just go to the villa anyway. Yes. Trying to remember which type of planks we needed. Oh. Not many. Whoops. That was 4. So yeah, the orchard is useful just because it means that we can grow mulberry trees, which is what we need for silk. I don't think we have mulberry seeds yet. But that's the next step. Yeah. Guess there's nothing critical to do in there at the moment. So going there was probably a waste of time. Yeah. Ah! Go to the bus stop. Keep forgetting it actually snaps to the bus stop. Yeah, okay, let's plant an apple. Right, house upgrades. Let's have a quick check. Finished Gwen. We're growing the leeks for summer. Aluminium we don't have yet. Glass we don't have yet. And, yeah, he needs everything that we don't have yet. Okay. Speed grow leeks. Back to speed growing the leeks. To be fair, one leek plant's probably enough. Now we'll leave it to grow while we go visit the villa. See if Gwen is actually just there. Because I don't know if there's a requirement that somebody mentions she's missing. Because if there isn't, and we can just go here... Okay. There is a requirement. Ooh, there's a divey bit. Okay. What does Astrid's bungalow need, other than more space than we actually have? Linen, fabric and slate. Not right now. Still trying to work out what I've missed this time around that I did before to get the last part of Gwen's storyline. Oh, wake everyone up. Water the leaks. So we need slate. I think we're actually just going to jump down here. Go to Iwashima countryside first. Especially given that we'd actually need to upgrade the ship again. And that's going to take 8 grand this time around. Not the button I meant to press. Yeah, so basically Giovanni is cheating on Astrid. Again. There isn't any slate here. No, this was limestone and copper, I think. We'll chop down this tree while we're here. Where's the kitchen? I also need to make some pork chops. Damn straight I have. I'm kind of on top of all this stuff. Okay, you're not actually saying anything interesting anyway. Okay, this is actually going to go through a couple of useful areas on the way, so... Only halfway to pork chops. Yeah, if this goes on too much longer, we might have to interrupt it for tonight and carry on another time. Possibly once I've worked out why we don't seem to be able to finish the Gwen storyline. That one's a little bit suspicious. I mean, I would talk to Atul, but he's not, like, giving me the appropriate talk symbol. All linen fabrics. It's like perfect RNG for it. Apart from that one. Improve with the wardrobe. So now we can change our outfits. Ah. Please build an orchard and plant a tree. Oh, you did. Here for slate. Also, while we're here, might as well try and get some more of the... Actually, I think, yeah, coal as well, while we're here. And also more chests, which we should now be able to get. Come on. Oh, we need zip line for that section. No, wrong one. I was thinking of the other quarry, wasn't I? Other quarry's the one that has an updraft in that corner. We've already got that chest. Ah, no, this one's got an updraft over here. I really hope I haven't misremembered and this also needs zipline. No. This needs a bit of shenanigans. Don't you remember the field upgrade just makes things grow faster? Which kinda doesn't matter if you're going to speed grow things you need anyway. Anything else over here that we actually need? Don't think so. Fine, then we're done here until we can get zip lines. No, this way. Need to go to Furugawa. Let's try and make some people happier. See if it's actually just like a mood thing. Not mean to talk to you. Oh, no! Okay, so once you've selected a talk, they don't stop. It looks like summer has now disappeared as well. Hug the hedgehog. We got what we last gave her. Okay, so everybody's happy, actually. So it's not that people are miserable. really struggling to work out what's missing. Sell some stuff to Francis so we can upgrade the boat again and get enough space for everything. That's a race between time and Francis. What's going to happen first? Yeah, it might be time to think about actually selling off diamonds and stuff and trying to pick up more later. Just for the sake of trying to get enough cash monies. Yeah, okay. There we go. One time I was expecting it to have snapped to the bus stop. It didn't. Ring the bell. There we go. So I was kind of expecting somebody else to say something. Because the last time we tried to go into Gwen's house, it was just locked. So that's something to work out, is exactly how quickly you can get back there. Also, yeah, if you hadn't worked it out, either from the fact I tried coming here earlier, or from, like, everything Gwen has said so far, she's hiding out at the villa. Hooray! More glims. Just not direct glims. Like, if anybody knows a way to guarantee a large glim bottle, like, every time, I'm interested in finding out how. Because I think that's probably the best way to get money, if you can do that. Go, go! Oh, yeah, you don't eat fruit. Okay. Got there. Finally. Thanks. Wandering past Atul going, Gwen isn't here. Wrong. Gwen now is here again. She's just come back. Oh, so let's get the iron working, take the bus towards the Everdor, because we're about to get the Spiritfarer now, so there's Alex's theme. Still keep trying to dash everywhere. Doesn't work. Okay, 9 oak planks. Bunch of linen fabric. Linen fabric. Yep, that's kind of the point. Anytime. Everyone's gathering to wish her goodbye. I don't think the lighter actually serves any purpose. And not mechanically. It serves a purpose of, like, remembering her by. There's a lot of stuff here that, again, if you're playing like normally, it's worth reading through this and actually getting into the characters. I'm going to skip all of this because, like, playing through and actually getting invested in the characters in this, I cried a lot. Yeah, definitely lost a lot of time not knowing we could have just gone back into Gwen's house. So yeah, definitely try and work out, I think, how soon you can get back into her house. Now we get to see the first use of the Everdoor. Oh yeah, and every time you release somebody, they get a constellation. Which is just a nice touch. Yeah. And now we start looking through some of Stella's memories. That led up to her being here and in a position to take over from Charon. Ah. No, don't fall off the ledge. That's a terrible plan. Bike rides with the family as a child. Spooky owl ghost. Ooh. Cool. And that is how you get spirit flowers. Ah, yeah. Oh, do we actually not have enough iron? Redirect. I did put iron on Olga, didn't I? Yes, good. Phew. I think we only smelted 8. Of the 8 we had, but still. Oh, 5 even. 5 of the 8 we had. That's fine. We'll do 3 now. That gets us to 8, and then we only need 1 more. Not that there's actually a time difference, but have broken one more iron rock last time we were in Haseki Quarry. No, Olga's over there. So the other thing is you've got to be very aware as well, like which type of thing you're visiting. Well, oh, did we not get quite far enough? So the boat actually stops moving if you're not on it. Do we also have to wait for Astrid? I miss being able to just talk to the turtles. What? Oh. Oh, did I break the turtle? That's infuriating. I think with that, I'm actually gonna pause it there. And call it a night. Because this has been really long. We've learned some useful stuff for how to do this faster, which we're definitely going to take with us. This is something I'm interested in carrying on, for sure. But yeah, it's been a long one. Thank you for joining me, as always. I will hope to see you next time. It should be on Monday. We will see how things go when we get there. But until then, from me, thank you. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.